back to Sunday School Online. I'm loving Lexii, and I'm so happy to be with you guys again this week. I hope you enjoyed the video last week. A change of scenery is always good for the soul, you know. We are back here at New Covenant, but it's actually a rainforest, I think is what it is. A jungle? I don't know. You can call it whatever you wanted. But we are here because we are continuing to talk about how God created all of the beautiful creatures that you see on this planet Earth. All of the birds, all of the fish, all of the dogs, the cats. Yeah, your beloved dog named Pluto. God created him too. So, we're going to go all the way back to the beginning of the Bible. This week, I know last week was a little rough because I had a very hard version of the Bible to read. So if you didn't quite understand it and you had to go to your own Bible, that's okay. But now we have our kids' Bible back this week, so we're going to jump in here. So I want to start out by saying, in the very beginning, we're going to Genesis 1. First thing in the Bible. There are 6 verses, from what I can see. There's probably more, but there's a chunk of 6 verses about God creating animals. From the birds. First he talks about birds, then he talks about, let's see here, land animals. So he just talks about the creation of animals. So I think it's pretty important that we know that God created all of these beautiful creatures, because it's right in the beginning of the Bible. So we're going to read Genesis 1:20 through 26. So if you want to grab your Bible, pause the video, you can grab it, come back and read along with me, okay? So I'm going to read it. It says, God said, "Let the waters be filled with living things. Let birds fly above the earth across the huge space of the sky." Whew. So God created the great creatures of the ocean. He created every living and moving thing that fills the water. He created all kinds of them. He created every kind of bird that flies. And God saw that it was good. God blessed them. He said, "Have little ones and increase your numbers. Fill the water in the oceans. Let there be more and more birds on the earth." So he wants the oceans filled with fish, and he wants the sky filled with those beautiful birds. There was evening, then there was morning. It was day 5. So we're on the 5th day of creation, right? God said, "Let the land produce all kinds of living creatures. Let there be livestock and creatures that move along the ground and wild animals. Let there be all kinds of them." And that's exactly what happened. So now he went from the birds and the fish, and he's making land animals now. Creepy crawlies. He's making, I think your dog Pluto jumps into that mix. So, God made all kinds of wild animals. He made all kinds of livestock. So the difference between wild animals and livestock is, like, wild animals would be like a jaguar, right? Something that you can't really have on a farm. But livestock would be like a goat. You have goats on your farm, or cows. That's livestock, so you know. He made all kinds of creatures that move along the ground, and God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let us make man in our likeness. Let them rule over the fish in the waters and the birds of the air. Let them rule over the livestock and over the whole earth. Let them rule over all the creatures that move along the ground." So then God created us to rule over these beautiful, beautiful creatures. He trusts us, right? So he trusts us to feed, to make sure that they're taken care of, right? So God holds the animals very important, and so he entrusts us, because he trusts us to take care of them and take care of them well. All right, so we're going to get started on the fun part. I'm really excited to get into this. I have a special guest here with us this week. Everyone say hi to Animal Master Maxwell. Round of applause for Animal Master Maxwell. I just want to do a little disclaimer. Max is the animal master because he has no fear when he is holding on to these animals. I am a little scared of them, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm not gonna touch them. But he's brave, so we're gonna let him take control of his animals. So, Maxwell, you ready to get started?
Yep. Okay,
so we want to tell us what animals you brought here with you today?
These are bearded dragons.
Bearded dragons! They don't breathe fire though, don't worry, we're safe. So, how come, if they're both bearded dragons, how come one is bigger than the other one?
Because they're older and they're boy and girl.
Okay, so the bigger one is older and it's a boy, and the little one is younger and it's a girl. Got it. The more you know. You know, we're all learning things here. So, there's cold-blooded and there's warm-blooded, right, out there animals. What kind are these?
These are cold-blooded.
These are cold-blooded, and as humans, we're warm-blooded, so we can regulate our temperatures by ourselves. So what does it mean for them that they're cold-blooded?
They live in hot places, usually.
Usually? So it keeps them warm, their bodies. He's coming after me. He's getting rowdy. Oh, whoa! They're getting rowdy, folks. It's okay, we're almost done. So you have heat lamps in your home, right, for them? And they live where do they live?
They live in a glass container.
In a glass container in your bedroom?
Yeah.
Wow, you're brave. I don't know if I could sleep with that looking at me every night. I don't know. And what do you feed them?
I feed them fruits, vegetables, and crickets.
Fruits, vegetables, and crickets. Oh man, I don't know if I'd want to eat crickets. Fruits and vegetables are okay. We eat fruits and vegetables, but crickets.
I eat crickets.
You eat crickets?
Yeah, I ate one before.
See, he's braver than I am. All right. Wow. This is very exciting. I'm still a little scared. I'm afraid to look away. So I want this week to be a week where you communicate with me. I would love for you guys to either take a video or a picture of you with your pet, if you have one. And if you take a video, tell me what you feed them, if you take them for walks, you know, if it's a dog, or if you have a cat and you don't, like, how do you take care of them? You give them baths? I want to know. Tell me everything. I want to know their name, what kind of animal they are, and if you don't, maybe try to film some birds out in your backyard, you know? Find any kind of animal and look up some facts and tell me about them. But I want to hear from you this week, all right? You can always sign up for Zoom calls with Loving Lexii too. I love talking with you guys in real time. I've had some exciting calls. I love, love, love seeing you guys, I promise. So Maxwell, thank you so much for bringing in your friends to be with us.
You're welcome.
It was very exciting and scary all at the same time. They're beautiful. God makes all beautiful creatures, but also a little scary. So I will see you guys next week. Thanks for joining us. I'm Loving Lexii, and this is Animal Master Maxwell. We will see you later. Bye.
Bye.